Ananya Rao was 31 when her parents sat her down in the living room and slid a photograph across the table. A man named Rahul Bhattacharya, 35, MBA, working in a bank, clean background, decent family, no addictions, no drama. Just stability. He's interested in getting married, her mother said, eyes not meeting hers. Ananya glanced at the photo. Average face, tired smile. Just like hers, maybe. At 31, the excitement around Richters had faded. All that remained was a dull, clock-ticking pressure from her parents, her friends, and especially from herself. Everyone else was moving on. I don't even know him, she whispered. You'll get to know him, her father said, like it was enough. He's not flashy, but he's safe. She met Rahul for coffee. He was polite. Talked about the stock market. His last relationship had ended 2 years ago. He said, I think we're at that age where perfection isn't real. You just find someone decent and move forward. Right. It wasn't romantic. It wasn't thrilling. But it was honest. 3 months later, they were married. They moved into a 2-bedroom apartment in Andheri. Rahul worked long hours. Ananya took up a job at an ad agency. On paper, it looked perfect. But evenings were quiet. Too quiet. They watched TV instead of talking. Made lists instead of sharing dreams. Even intimacy felt mechanical, like ticking boxes. They weren't fighting. There was nothing wrong, technically. But there was no joy. No curiosity. Just a tired truce. One night, while folding laundry, Ananya said, Do you ever wonder if we made a mistake? Rahul didn't flinch. He just kept folding. Sometimes. But we made a choice. That has to mean something. She didn't respond. She just stared at the neat little pile of clothes. Their life looked tidy, but felt hollow. Rahul started sleeping in the second bedroom, blaming his back pain. Ananya didn't protest. It became routine. He said goodnight. She said nothing. Their texts became transactional. Can you pick up eggs? Your mom called, I said we'd visit Sunday. AC guy is coming tomorrow. Conversations disappeared. One evening, Ananya met a colleague, Varun, for coffee. Just a harmless chat. He was funny, divorced, had a 7-year-old daughter. He made her laugh, not because he was trying, but because he was real. He asked her if she was happy. She lied and said yes. Then she went home and cried in the shower. She didn't tell Rahul. A year into their marriage, they went to a cousin's wedding. Everyone was dancing, laughing, celebrating. Ananya watched couples steal kisses, whisper jokes, lean on each other. She looked at Rahul across the lawn. He was checking emails. When they got home, she snapped. What are we even doing? We're roommates with rings. Rahul looked at her, calm but tired. You think I don't know that? Then why are we still pretending? Because it's too late to undo it, he said. We said yes to this. Our parents are happy. People think we're doing fine. What would we even tell them? I don't care about them anymore, she shouted. What about us? He didn't answer. She slept on the sofa. Months passed. Therapy was suggested and never pursued. Divorce was whispered and never spoken out loud. Instead, they created a schedule. Rahul made breakfast, Ananya handled bills. They visited their parents on alternate weekends. They smiled at parties. Posted anniversary photos with hollow captions. They didn't fight. They didn't cheat. But they didn't leave either. Sometimes, late at night, Ananya stared at the ceiling and wondered, was loneliness inside marriage worse than loneliness outside it? Rahul, lying in the other room, stared at the same ceiling. Neither knew the other was awake. On their second anniversary, they sat across a restaurant table. 2 candles flickered between them. Anonya raised a toast. To what we've made work. Rahul clinked glasses. To what we've settled for.